Hello, hello, and welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to play Not For Broadcast. I don't know much about this game besides the fact that you run a TV studio, news, content, dude. We're making content at the end of the day. I don't really know exactly what I'm in for, but I'm excited for it. I love my team. Let's go. Welcome to the first major content update. Too long. I'm not here. I'm here to make TV, not read, dude. I'm not making books. New game. New game name. Big. Big flopper owner. No. Lil Wee Wee man. News? Should we make it a news? Should we make it a news network? Big. No. You can't put a space? I think Cock Television is kind of cool. Cock TV or Cock Television? Thoughts? Could be good. Could be good. Again, thanks for hanging out with me. This is gonna be a fun one. I feel like this is gonna be a sweet game. Cock TV. Cock TV. Cool. You can build the broadcast of your dreams or nightmares in free play mode. All right, let's skip free play mode today. Let's get this shit going. Cock TTV. Fuck, that would have been good. They won the election? Election of what? Let me know if the audio is too loud, too quiet for anything. Here we go. Hello? Turn right. Huh. Yo.
Hi, David. I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate.
Audio good?
Listen, now, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so
Oi.
You're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the
My
viewers
fart
going
meter.
up and not down.
Where's the
Underneath
fart
that,
meter?
You've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of
Broadcast.
seconds
Got it.
behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you
Mom, quick.
control.
Cock TV is on.
Four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the
Of
bottom left.
course.
Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll
I need to
pick
get a
it
good
up in no
spot.
time. Now, have a look to your left.
Is this a good spot? Where's a good spot? Pause champ? Pause champ. Pause champ? Where should I go? I need to go somewhere good. Top right, you can see the broadcast. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I got this. Just making a nice scene for this shit. Watch this. Boom. Duplicate. TV game. Watch this. We're making this easy clap. Content. So we move a couple things. Yada yada. Yada yada. First off, let's move the webcam. Where you at? Mr. Webcam. Stinky webcam. There you are. You're gonna go over here, pal. I should go right here. Let's go top right. Top right's good. Top right's fine. Let's move this chat. Chat, you gotta skedaddle for now. You're gonna go up here. You're gonna be on the top left now, boys and girls. Nice. Great to see. Beautiful. Now not too many people, not everybody talk at once. It's a smaller little spot now, but we're good. All right. Without further ado, let's drop this. Boop. See ya. Content. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna go with a clean screen. The cleanest screen in the game. Alley-oop.
These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Got it.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us.
Nice.
Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long
Fuck.
until the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can
Huh?
see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your
My Salad Weekly?
Any three and load them into the machines on the right.
Let's watch.
Look up to the front again.
First off, we're hitting them with exercise with ham sleeves. And then we hit him with My Salad Weekly's fucking sick. And then Crazy Neil. Number 3. Great choices.
You should be getting a signal from the studio soon.
Oh, chat, here we go. I believe.
Get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer, and we're ready to go.
Oh!
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me go out and pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
So they're getting ready.
Everybody.
Oh,
You're
interesting.
trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going 5, 4.
How do I switch it over?
It's time to join Jeremy Donaldson.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy.
How do I switch it?
Our main stories tonight.
Oh.
Okay,
Moving on
all
up.
good. Next is going to be the throw to the news titles on screen 2.
Yeah.
Down, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's. Buys Honest Andy's.
Where's the button to switch? Shit.
Sports fans everywhere
fine.
celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleys wins Sports Personality of the Year.
It's alright.
And a spoonful of sugar.
It auto switches?
Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders
Title
of the
sequence
Festival
coming in hot.
have to
Oh,
say
there we go.
about the historic.
Right. Button
That's
2
what's coming up on
in
tonight.
3,
National
2, 1.
News.
Lovely, mate.
Nailed it.
Next thing is the throwback to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Got it, bro. It's like having a stream deck. This is just having a stream deck, the game. Easy clap. Professional streamer.
Here it comes.
This ain't nothing, man.
Switch to screen 1 now.
Uh!
Mate.
But first,
That's
the
right,
votes
baby.
are in, and it's a decisive
That's
win for
fucking
the
right.
Cubs.
Dude.
Listen, mate.
Easy.
We'll get a bit of interference around this time of night, so keep your eye on the machine on the bottom right. You can move that white dot up and down, avoiding the interference using the yellow knob or your scroll wheel.
Of a severe
Oh, I don't think it's a yellow knob.
and of being
Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's not a fun feature.
Defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However,
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now,
That's
the
so
clock at
true.
the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0,
Flappy Bird time, right?
3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right.
Ah, just like
Play
being
the
a
first
streamer.
one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
we'll be going live to Advance HQ to hear the co-leaders accept.
What?
And 3,
Switch to it.
1.
Add B.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Got it.
Match is running late.
We're doing the Salad Weekly.
Ask him about the election.
Perfect.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was
Right?
a secret.
Oh, it feels good.
But anything I tell you.
I'm
That's
deeply
real,
uncomfortable
Colossus.
with your burgeoning friendship. Yeah.
Nothing like a good transition here.
Wicked. We made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb.
Cool.
1. Try and keep the shot on whoever
It's
is
cheaper than college.
2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those.
Nice.
We'll get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody.
This exclusive offer is available for a limited time.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first off,
Ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
Megan Wolf is here with a star of both stage and
Chat.
screen.
This is fun.
Megan,
Thank you, Jeremy.
What do you think, chat? It's cool.
And
We're
today,
fine.
the guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
Shop
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his
joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh my dear.
Go to 3, go to 3.
I'm fine.
Being with you here today is a moment.
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
Boom. Backseat driving, bro.
Screen 2 now, screen
Relax.
2. Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
The Medicated.
The medicate. Yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director. Do you know him? He's a wonderful chap.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
Worked with him on several movies, all terribly.
Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
What a wild ride this has been. What a wild ride this has been. I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but obviously, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan. And not
It's
easy to
cool.
answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire.
This is fun.
Little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well.
Hello?
Well, now you're asking.
I am
Historic
streaming.
election result.
It is for
Indeed,
broadcast, it turns
Historic
out.
is the word. Well,
It is for broadcast.
Difficult.
Look, I can switch on multiple games at once. I'm a fucking pro, dude.
I've always been quite clear that
Look at
when
this.
it comes to
Politics.
politics,
Dude.
one should
Been on that
always
shot a bit long.
strive
Shit.
to
I'm fucking up.
not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it
I
again.
fucked up. It's okay, Enrique.
He did it again. Okay,
I fucked up. I'm
okay,
fucking up all the time now.
deal with swearing at the break.
It's okay.
Which opens next week.
Cock!
around
They've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip.
I'm losing my mind.
Down on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My
Enrique.
character, Dr. Lods
One
Hemlock,
moment.
is faced with a decision that
Multitasking is so fucking hard, dude.
exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Shit, hold on. I gotta focus. I really gotta focus. I can't not, dude. Dude,
Watch out for
there's
that
so much
interference,
going on. The last thing I can do is talk. Hello. How are you, Enrique?
Oh, looks like
Holy shit. I'm running switchboard for Big Cock TV. I'm also learning how the game works via the instructions that are being told to me right now. So hopefully I don't miss anything important. Otherwise, the rest of the gaming experience may be tampered with. That would be awful. Okay.
I did for you, baby.
Thank you for coming in, Enrique. I do appreciate it. Dude, I think I'm only getting stronger.
You told me,
Yeah.
but I didn't listen.
The more distractions I have, the stronger I get.
Drowning, Lance, you said.
Need to see this.
No, it's all too late.
I really fucked up the end of that interview. Hopefully no one was watching Big Cock TV.
How bad was it?
Oh, it was awful.
Oh, no.
I was on a perfect streak. And then it went from perfect to playing Guitar Hero on Expert for the first time.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another
Oh my god!
Remember to use the clock
Dude,
at the
Enrique,
top
thanks
to
for coming,
carry
man.
you in.
We love you, Enrique. Dude, This next show I turn on is for you. Much love, Enrique. Have fun, dude. Enjoy your food. Big love in the chat for Enrique. Here we go. We got this. The cameras got smashed. Why? Do I need to run an ad? Hold on. Ad C. And cut.
Mate, get an add-on or we'll get fired.
We have an add-on.
Explain how to deal with bleeping out
LMAO. We got it. We're good.
As you probably noticed, the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the space bar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once.
Dude, we love Enrique.
Just stay calm and
Shout
you'll
out.
get it.
We will still
And
get
if
the
you
best
can't tell
TV.
when to bleep, just above the button,
Best TV award. I promise you that. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out the TV.
all you gotta do is hold it down while the
Let's
red
get this. Here we
ring
go.
is over the red line.
Uh-huh.
Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear.
Ah.
Most people like to have the volume of the
What's up, James?
screen a little bit
Big
below
hearts in the chat for
master
Enrique.
screen.
Let's get it, dudes.
Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
You want crazy?
I did it.
We got crazy. Crazy Neil's got crazy Neil.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't
Alright, chat.
broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard.
Big Cock TV will be the best TV station in the game. One in the chat if you believe. I love my team. Let's get this, dude.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the 2 leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh shit, he's pissed.
Shall I start?
Go for it, Pat.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us.
Oh, you can't say bastard?
The people you saw
I nailed it.
through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. It makes me coarser than a granny's fanny.
Memorably put.
Nailed it.
But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that
Very
Advance
cool.
are not a political party. A party's what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team.
True.
That can change things. But today is day 1 of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put.
That was scary. I was
Not
close there.
inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
Remember the
You
10-second
know
rule.
this, or probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute
This game is awesome.
So to you
posh twats.
I missed
People
one.
Who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from...
Oh shit! Interference?
And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that
Interference?
out for you in time.
This is
If
good.
not, someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming.
We got this, dude.
Job's yours, mate.
Easy clap. Let's make some beautiful TV, shall we? Now we know how to play. Let's ball, dudes.
Am I dying now?
Cock TV is taking over the TV game, brother.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
Cake
Not going
sale.
for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Broadcast complete. Challenge room unlocked. Whoa! Nice. Notes. God-awful censoring. Some interference. Your editing was okay. Went to ads late once. We're fine. Funds earned. 175. Grade was a D. Not bad. Okay, cool.
Mate, I've left you a voicemail. I thought you'd end up here. Most people come into the archive room when they're done with a broadcast. That way you can see what you did and how it looked to the public.
True.
As you can see, there's 3 sections to the archive. Broadcasts, that's what you've put out. Rushes, which is all the stuff that was on all the screens. And adverts, which is any advert that you've chosen to show. So let's have a look at the broadcasts.
Whoa.
Okay, on the left you can see all the broadcasts that you've done. You can also get to hear
Well,
from the
in
main
a few
menu if
moments,
you don't
we'll be
actually
going
want
live
to do a
to
broadcast, you just want to see some of your past work. Select
Wow.
any of those and click load tape. Why not watch what you just did? When you're done, hit back.
Tonight's National Nightly News.
Fascinating. Hold on, let's fast forward to... Let's watch my beautiful cuts here. I had some great cuts. Trust me. Oh, that's when I fucked up. Wow, it actually saves your entire thing, dude.
My salad.
Very impressed. It saves the whole archive. The salad ad, of course.
Than Lawrence Blunderclatch, thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear.
Wow.
Right,
Cool.
click on rushes and let's have a look at those.
Shall we?
These 4 screens, they're exactly the same as the 4 screens that feed you the studio signal when you're doing the actual news.
Oh.
Of course, the difference here is you can mute any screen you like,
True.
or any combination of screens, and you can have a listen to what was going on behind the scenes. Just select any segment, that's any bit between ad breaks over on the left, and hit play. When you're
Prawn
done
and mayonnaise?
checking out the
You don't
backstage
seem to make it
secrets,
clap.
hit back.
Pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
Seconds, everybody.
We out. Cool. Nice. Continue. Next. All right, from what I understand, that was very much the tutorial. Day 1 begins now. Big Cock TV. About to make money. About to make television history. On unexpected form. Day 3. You arrive home to find posts on the mat. Most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you? The team? Curiosity definitely gets the better of me. I open it. Huh. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston, your spouse, Sam Winston, your children, Charles Winston, 14, and Susie Winston, 19. Well, you muse. At least they got the basics right. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce yourself to your new coworkers. Be productive and get to work immediately. Ease yourself in and orientate yourself with the new workplace, or reminisce with friends about old jobs. Okay. I would be friendly, dude. Introduce myself to new coworkers. Question 2. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover up their violation, recommend that your colleague reports it, promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone, or report the violation to your supervisor immediately. I would just recommend to your colleague that they just do something about it. Question 3. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, stay late to ensure you hit your first deadline, leave work early and head to a pub to chat about the changes with colleagues, or leave work early and head home to see your family. I'm just gonna leave work on time. Dude, you gotta leave work on time, dude. Listen, if your job's asking you to do too many things and you're just sticking around doing them, you're showing to your job. Especially if you're not getting overtime, you're just showing to your job that you're willing to work for free. Don't do it. Leave when they say you leave. And get out. Maybe I'm wrong. But if you're on salary and you're staying past the clock, skedaddle. Unless you try to become the freaking president of the company, dude. Question 4. It's the annual company barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day out with friends and family, or washing your hair that day. I might be. Go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing with your coworkers and think you'll win the talent contest. Talent contest, easy clap. It's ours. You've had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all your good memories you have of working there. Give us honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on issues and challenges you face while working there, or refuse to attend. Let's talk about our achievements. Let's celebrate, huh? In your spare time, you like to relax, alone, doing things like listening to music or making models, attend political rallies, and stand up for what you believe in. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies, or plan local sports teams. I like to encourage and support my freaking kids with their hobbies. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by nature, natural beauty, getting away from the strain of daily grind, exploring somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges. A structured day out at a theme park, done. Bursting with thrills and attractions, a romantic getaway theme park, dude. This music's pretty good, huh? I'm enjoying it. Question 8, it is important that the government keeps people safe, free, happy, or equal. Equal, dude. Thanks for your cooperation. Advanced knows your time is valuable, and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. Sign your name. Got it. Sign my name. Day 6, a family matter. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up your favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There is the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase. There in the garden is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex. Chris stammers. But I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. No problem, what's going on? Or are you okay? Should I go get Sam? No need to worry, Sam. It's you I came to see. I just need 2 minutes. You've heard about the Assets and Wealth Act? I literally work in the news, Chris. Or not really, must have passed by me. I'm gonna go with that one. Chris's face is screwed up and tight now. They're taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money, Chris adds hastily, but they can't afford it. People like me, we're going to lose everything, and that's why I'm here. Okay, so what exactly do you need? Or why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like this? That one. Chris's eyes seem to be resting comfortably on the floor tiles. Look, I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to borrow your passport. My passport? For what? My passport? I can't give you that. That's illegal. Yeah, take it. They've taken mine in half the bloody countries, but people... Wait, hold on. They've taken mine in half the bloody countries, but people always say I look similar, so Chris is pacing now. I need to leave, but before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go now, before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex. I wouldn't ask if I had another choice. Okay, it's upstairs in the safe. Let me go get it. Take it. Surely there's another way. It can't be serious. I'm gonna say surely there's another way. It can't be that serious. Chris's mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you, Sam. By you and Sam. I've always treated your children like they were my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? All right, I'll get the passport. Family's family. Or it's against the law. I can't help you. Family, take it. I'll just say you stole it. You climb the stairs to your bedroom. Careful not to wake Sam, who is cocooned in the duvet as usual. You open the wardrobe, unlock the safe, and retrieve the passport. A sleepy voice breaks the silence. Alex, what's going on? Nothing, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, smiley face. Go back to sleep. You sure? What are you doing in the safe? I'm sure. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Alright, I'll tell her. Chris wants to borrow my passport. She asked twice. It's serious. He wants to get out of the country. Seems like they're going to lose a lot of money. Sam sits bolt upright. Now? Dude, I feel like the way this is written is kind of weird. Either that I can't read. Probably the second. All thoughts of sleep gone. What? They're leaving the country? Are things really that bad? Apparently. But they'll be fine if they can leave. Chris takes my passport and gets out. According to Chris. But I'm not so sure. I don't know if I really want to give him my passport. True. This must be tearing Sam apart. Their family has always been close. You know what I would do, Sam says finally. But it's not my passport. I can't ask you to give it up. You're right, I'll do it. Family comes first. Yeah, fuck yeah. My wife wants me to give him the passport. Take the passport. It's yours. You close the safe and head back downstairs to find Chris at the table fidgeting. They jump as soon as you re-enter the kitchen. So, have you got it? Yes, good luck, dude. GGWP. Achievement unlocked, family loyalties. For the first time, Chris smiles. It's infectious. Thanks, I really appreciate this. I'll get back in touch once I'm safely out of the country. Chris takes the passport and, breathing a sigh of relief, grabs the nigh on fluorescent suitcase and heads out into the night. You head to bed, hoping you can prise some of the duvet away from Sam without waking them. True. Interesting. I'm very curious how that path is going to take us. This game is real good, chat. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Because turns out, not for broadcast, nice. Day 8, the Fallout. Hello? Yo. The boys! True.
First of all, let's get the power on.
Yeah!
You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
They're all on. Oh.
Right, let's load up the adverts.
Let's get that fan, dude. It's hot as fuck. You know what I mean? I'll turn the... Let's get that shit off. Adverts.
Under the desk. Look
Should we play this?
You might want to have a bit of a
Is
think
this
about
toy
it.
safe?
Decisions
We
have
should play it.
consequences, don't they?
No, this isn't safe. Let's skip it. Advanced go-getters. Be live. This French one. Wait, that looks like some Illuminati shit. Interesting. Alan James. Perfect. That's great ads for the day.
You can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This
Wait,
little
what?
clock here will count down the number of seconds you decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you
Huh?
don't make any decision, you'll be fired before
What do
you
they
even
mean,
get to
A
make
and B?
another choice. I
Little
just wanna
lost there,
say
we'll
one
figure it
more
out.
thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives.
Wow.
So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time,
I think this ad might be scary.
yeah, I'm coming,
That's some Illuminati shit. Let's watch it anyway.
Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4.
Here we go.
It's time to go over to Jeremy Donaldson for tonight's National
Good
Nightly
evening,
News.
I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office. We ask exactly. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth
Oh, I
creators in a
picked.
state of
They're gonna be. Oh shit! I fucked up.
unfavorable rumblings
I picked
already heard from overseas.
angry pictures of them instead of
I'll be
happy
asking
pictures. I
my
fucked up.
guess Whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises.
Let's pay attention to the news here. The news seems important as well.
Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive,
There it
gives
is.
us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest
So
female CEO.
you choose the public's
in history.
perception based on which
Sophia
picture you
Remington
pick: gambling
has
or
always
graduating.
She
Interesting.
was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement.
Yikes.
In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehugs. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been
That's one of our
raised
ad
about the
options?
product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr.
That's
David
crazy.
Moore and marine biologist Ingrid Svalsborg-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint.
Hey.
The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers
Nice.
their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is
Wow,
likely
good
to
picture of him, or let's go with
by
the
the
nice picture of
capital's
him.
hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while
Let's
out
go with a
celebrating
nice
the
picture of him rather than the
Sports
picture of him
Personality
throwing
of
up,
the
huh?
Year this week,
Let's be
as
nice to him.
reported by this very program. Johnny is seen here with social
Yo, Furby, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for the sub. Get that good sleep.
Whose recent show,
Much love, my
Snatched
friend. Let's
Inside-
get it.
Inside My Snatch,
Sleep well, dude.
has kept her firmly in the public eye. Could romance be on the cards for these two budding A-listers?
Sleep well, my friend.
And Griever's bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police, and less oversight, are we using an Advance-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that, and Mega Morph with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's
Dude, the news is good here.
News.
Interference? Alright, we're doing great here. We're going live. Dude, this game is really enjoyable. I'm so curious as to what the storyline we're gonna learn from the actual news is going to be. Because it's gonna be very interesting, I can promise you that. No doubts there.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who'll be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is
You
that
can't
these
say
are the
bollocks?
same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act.
Bollocks
to
a
keep us
bad
from
word.
seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
What ad did I have for number 2?
1 minute back.
What, who's this James? Alan James? Hold on. I'm taking his shit out. This guy's obnoxious. Can I take this shit out? Oh, that's what I'm playing? Oh, I don't want to play that one. I'm playing the wrong one. Shit. I didn't want to. I played the wrong ad. I'm playing this guy's fucking ad. Oh, I fucked up on that one. I don't want to play this guy's ad. Ah, fuck. Oh, no. What's this replay thing?
Saying I'll do what I can, that's all.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said a bit of work.
Damn
That's
it.
all I can do.
I don't want this
10 seconds.
wild
everybody.
man's ad playing.
If that sticks,
Bring
I'll
in
destroy
5,
you.
4, 3.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with the line, Jeremy.
What the fuck is this? Oh, interference, interference. Fuck, I didn't realize. Interference, I forgot.
We need more support from ministers.
What's happening here?
What are you doing? We need change at a structural
What the hell is
level,
this?
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
What?
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
Oh my god.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our...
I could air
Do you
this
think there's a
breakup.
problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy.
So now if I switch to number 2, I could fuck him over.
Walk the streets of your community at night,
Holy shit.
looking in through windows and generally enjoying
Something to think
things
about.
without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. As the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus...
I don't want to
clearly
show this
states
guy on
that-
the screen.
Oh, fuck
Now I
you
do.
a moment. Jeremy, you bloody
Fuck him
give us
over.
a spot. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Jeremy, back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive,
What
could you
the
put him back
fuck?
in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gift space.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of this...
Where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Let's fuck this guy over.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty.
Let's fuck this guy over.
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy, so get back in your gift space. No! Naughty, you beast.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us.
Look, I spoke to her.
It's time to...
Fuck him over.
She says the hall is...
Has recently been released from prison.
Now, I booked your mother in for a hearing test.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Fuck him over, fuck him over.
To talk to us today.
Hee hee.
Also, I believe...
I fucked it up on purpose a little bit there.
Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me
Happy
Tim
birthday,
Wank
Tony.
Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously,
Happy birthday,
Titwank's quite
Tony.
hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. There's Big Chris,
Oi, oi.
Little Chris,
Oi.
and Vampire Chris.
Yo.
This one's, yeah?
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
It's open.
So, do you
Yeah.
feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this
Clown.
now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
Titwank.
What now, fellas? I'm on the news.
All the censoring.
It's caught you at a bad time.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Now we got a party, dude.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, Las Bolitas!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost
Yeah!
there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, particularly in a broad understanding of the serious and complex issues around the border. After the break, Megan will be live with some young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
See. Is this the Illuminati messages? Let's see.
That went well.
Views went up, really?
It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't know, you won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip, when the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
What's up? Yo. Let's run the news, dude.
10 seconds, everybody. We're gonna open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in
Okay,
5,
thanks. Thanks for the help.
4, 3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College, who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle believes.
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
Yeah. That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah? Because in a way, she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin.
Yeah!
And Trey rescued it, and they rang the number.
Yeah, I fuck my 4 deaf.
Damn right, dude. Can we buy those fucking shirts?
We can all guess which way you
Holy shit.
Do you know what? It's funny because
Let's go, Foxtrot. What's up? You're live on the air, by the way. You're live on the air, by the way.
Of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly, but we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this whole democracy thing.
Yeah!
Good stuff.
You're on the air?
Brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short...
I had to censor you on time?
friendship.
Are you kidding me? I just centered you on time in game? Wow.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Hi, am I on the air?
Yeah, you're on the air.
Hi, Gary.
Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Just keep going for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah!
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Uh-oh. We got some music coming in hot.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me. Or you could be me. Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
What the fuck am I watching?
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Oh, where's my dinner?
It's not ready!
Oh, where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I fucked up. I showed the guy in the news.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across
What's wrong?
the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Great
What
work.
the literal fuck was that?
Yo, this game's crazy. What's up, Foxtrot?
Cock, but it doesn't make it so.
Just heat up some leftover chicken broccoli Alfredo. Woo! Let's go, Hodge. Glad you're chilling with us, dude.
Twats out of my studio.
Damn, this is so wild, man. Broadcast complete. If you're just joining us, we're playing a game called Not for Broadcast. We're running the news. And depending, apparently, how we run the news affects the real world. And so we're going to see how our decisions affect the planet. I fucked up here. What happened? Oh, the interference was awful. I ruined that. Yeah, I got a B. Total funds 400. Outstanding censoring. Nice. Too much interference. Your editing was okay. Thank you. This could have been a lot worse. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stuff to buy? Store?
Anyway, over here, that's how much money you've got. You'll get more money the better the broadcast.
Whoa.
These tabs take you to
Oh, this game's great.
pieces and sections of the store. You can fix stuff, you can upgrade stuff, or you can just buy really cool stuff to put around the studio.
Nice.
Right, mate. And the final thing you've got to know, if you want to buy something, you just click on it and it go ka-ching. But there's no
True.
refunds. No refunds, so take care.
True.
Make sensible decisions. Don't be like that.
No, you gotta spend all your money, dude. Fuck it. Alright, let's see what we got. We got $400 here. Jeremy Bobbleson, Newton's Cradle. These are always nice. I like the Alcoholic Bird. He can't stop drinking. One touch and he'll drink all day. That's how he lost his nest. True. The Drinking Bird's sick. Okay. Equipment should be probably most likely the first thing we need. I think we're gonna need a bigger fan, a better fan, as I am noticing AC seems to be a big feature on my mix board. We'll see. No spoilers. I'll figure this out as we go. No spoilers for sure. We'll figure it out. Auto interference would be amazing. We'll figure it out. We'll discover. Linkity switch. Get your sound and video simultaneous, swapping simultaneous like a boss. Whoa. Nice. Valve of Zeus. This baby can handle more power than your puny human mind can comprehend. We don't need that shit yet. So equipment's good. Upgrades. Satellite of Love. The satellite can finally respond faster than your mum. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Auto bleeping. That's super helpful. So we don't have to worry about that. Interference filter. That'd be super helpful. Groovy VM. When you choose a screen during a musical selection, the vision mixer will wait for the next perfect rhythmic point to switch to the beat. Love that. I would love to get the interference filter. That seems the most helpful. Toys? We need toys, dude. We gotta buy the bird. Decoration for the walls. Oh, we gotta decorate the walls too. Poster, half-finished poster. Licks unmasked. Nice. Seriously, quizzical. I don't need a poster yet. Repairs. Oh man, we don't need repairs here. Fan repair is gonna be critical. Speaker repair. Uh-oh. VHS repair, intercom repair. We're gonna have some issues here, huh? Chat, we're buying the Alcoholic Bird. Are you kidding me? We gotta buy the Alcoholic Bird. First and foremost. Yeah, this is so good. Chat, this is so good. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so now we're gonna jump back into the highlight. I accidentally had my game crash and it goofed on me, but that works out great. We're gonna buy this bad boy. Alcoholic Bird coming in hot. If you have any questions, feel free to ask now. I'm about to immerse myself big into this again. We might be making a YouTube video right here. So anything that happens on the screen, anything that happens in the chat top left, will be in the YouTube/highlight. Exclamation point YouTube. Hell yeah, go for it, Master Poopy. True. Stuff to buy. Alright, cool. Alright, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to be picking up on the highlight. What a freaking night we've had so far. This game is really good. Shout out to Master Poopy for sending us this game and recommending it. I'm enjoying it a lot. So, if you're just joining us, I'll remind you one more time what's happening, and then I'm going to immerse myself back in. We are making probably a YouTube video, definitely a Twitch highlight. 1000% we're making a Twitch highlight here. So, hell yeah, team. Shout out. Thickness is enjoying it. Master people enjoying. One in the chat if you're enjoying this game. I want to make sure you guys are enjoying this game. I don't want to be boring the people. But if you're just joining us, this is a game called Not for Broadcast. What we're doing is we were given the job of a local news switcher. So we choose what goes on the screen. Now these options decide, one, how good the broadcast is, deciding how much money we make, thus how we can support our family and a bunch of other nonsense. There's actual news going on with a storyline that we are following, and it seems like the type of things we show on the news will affect how the news ends up going, or how the how the actual world will end up going. It's interesting. It's a real interesting one. There's so much more to discover. We are still just getting started, but holy shit, Not for Broadcast. Let's keep on running the news, and let's run it well. Hell yeah, man. Without further ado, let's jump back into this highlight. Anything that will be said on the screen will be in the YouTube video or the highlight. Matt, you remember the freaking building kicking through. Chat, can we get some huge hearts as we jump back into the highlight? This game is really good, dude. Really, really good. Thank you again for hanging out. I love my team. Feel free to spam real quick as we jump back into the highlight. Make us look cool as fuck, dude. It's kind of fun. Big cheers to my team. I love you a lot. We're jumping back in. Let's go. All right. Oh! All right, here we go. My game crashed, but it's fine. We have to go through the last segment one more time. But it's okay. We're just going to keep on pushing here. This game is really fun. I cannot wait to see how our news production affects the real world. And damn, we also got a new decoration. Without further ado, let's keep on trucking and make the news. No cut with the host. What's up, dude? Shout out to our boy. Day 15, late night. Hell yeah, Big Cock TV. Gotta make history. Thanks again for hanging out. I love my team. Let's make this news happen. Let's go. Thank you again, No Cut. Here comes the news. Day 15. You get to a theater slightly early. Come on, get something nice. You get to the theater slightly early, and Sam's already there waiting, dressed to the nines. You smile widely as you join hands and take your seats in the private box. You should certainly get used to this. The tickets arrived from your doormat on Monday with a typed thank you from Chris. We gave Chris our passport earlier, as apparently he needs our passport because apparently the government is coming after the rich or something along those lines. I think we'll find out what's up with that with the news. You'll get your passport back soon enough, apparently. The show isn't to your usual taste. A pretentious opera in a language you know for a fact that Chris doesn't speak either. Still, the complimentary drinks, sure, go down smooth. When the show finally ends, how many bows do these people need? You stand in line to get your coats, and Sam has you in creases with hilarious impressions of the conductor, arms flailing wildly. The couple in front of you are talking about the relocation of people who couldn't pay their new tax bills. It sounds awful. Sam smiles gratefully at you as you both think of Chris, safe and sound. When you get home, you're still laughing as Sam heads upstairs to shower before bed. You notice your 14-year-old son isn't home. And there's a note on the kitchen table in his almost illegible scrawl. It says he's at a friend's house. It's a school night, so you go over there and march him home. You trust Charlie, he'll be home soon. We're going over there to march him home, dude. Fuck that. By the time you reach the friend's house, your temper is boiling over. On seeing him, Charlie loses it and tells you in no uncertain terms where you can shove your ride home. You end up in a full-blown argument in front of his friends and their parents. It's mortifying. You make your excuses and quickly escort him to the car. Well, he can stay. I just want to make sure he was safe, that's all. It starts to rain as you drive. Both of you silently fuming. No, I wish I would have said silently farting. The sound of the downpour is the only thing that punctures the atmosphere of the car. What was that about, Charlie? He sighs a sigh of someone much older than his 14 years. An old soul. I want to be the one who decides what I do. Not you. It's not fair. He has to learn boundaries. You ground him. There's been enough bad blood tonight. Go easy on him, for sure. You were young once, and really, he's a good kid. You promised not to tell your partner, and he grumpily promises not to do it again. What Sam doesn't know won't hurt him. Or hurt them. Day 42. Oh, great day. A gentle reminder. Man, we skipped forward in days quite a lot. What are we drinking? I'm just drinking a little coffee. A little casual coffee. Interesting. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated posts. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, this is your second reminder letter regarding the Asset and Wealth Redemption Scheme. Please submit your passports to the nearest government office as soon as possible in order to register for the scheme. You cannot receive your share of the national rebate without submitting these documents? Holy shit. You knew there would be consequences, but that doesn't make it easier. We work as a team, and we are rewarded as a team. Forwards together. Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Chris is safe. That's all that matters, you hope. Interesting. Day 48, a tight Christmas. Tight! Yo, shout to Christmas. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table now, your dad's place. Across from you is Chris's empty seat, probably on a tropical beach somewhere, you think. You catch Sam's eyes, who break into a smile, clearly thinking the same thing. Even without Chris, the food has had to be stretched a little thinner this year, but no one seems to notice. Christmas really can be a wonderful time of year, true. You look around the room at your family. Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? You stay silent or you make a toast? We're making a toast. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. Well, most of us. There are murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Your daughter, Susie, seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You raise a questioning eyebrow? I'm not gonna like this, am I, you joke. You know, me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year, Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with money. You laugh, you frown. Well, let's laugh. I knew it, I'm a mind reader, you chuckle, as your 19-year-old daughter rolls her eyes. You wish you could say yes without worrying, but now that your mother's had to move in, things aren't quite as simple anymore. Just how much are we talking? Only a few hundred, she mumbles, as she pushes a stray pea around her plate. It takes a great effort for you to spit, or to not spit your mulled wine across the table onto your elderly mother. I know it's a lot, darling, Sam interjects, but trains are expensive. This is a great opportunity for her, and I did already say she could go. I'm sorry, but that's money we just don't have. Or you're right, we'll make it work somehow. True. We don't need money. Let my daughter go on vacation. Susie's got to see the world. Susie's grin stretches from ear to ear. You mean it? That's so great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The mood soars as Sam puts a paper hat on your head and Charlie takes a pleasure in reading everyone's god-awful cracker jokes. The room is filled with voices and laughter. Looking around at you, at your grinning family, your mother whispers, your father would have been so pleased. You dab. You feel very lucky. Happy holidays! Cool! We made the holidays happy. Achievement unlocked. Alright, day 72, a long weekend. Shit, lots of reading. Not a lot of news right now. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year, you and Sam go away for the weekend. Usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance and a bit of peace and quiet. The zip finally gives you a battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the hall table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that you'll be required to work this weekend. Your heart sinks. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance and then fury. What are you gonna tell Sam? Sam comes downstairs, brimming with excitement, kissing you. They grab the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. Ignore the message you need this weekend. Apologize profusely. Chat, what do we do? Apologize profusely to your spouse, but you really should go into work. Bozeman's temper is legendary. Well, I promised our daughter, well, real shit, honestly. My spouse promised our daughter a vacation. That's not on me. Something to think about there. Something to think about there. So I'm gonna apologize profusely. Sorry, my spouse. You sigh heavily. You're going to to go, aren't you? The voice behind you makes you whip around. You nod simply. I get it. Your family has always been your priority, but sometimes work has to come first. You should go. Sam pulls you close and holds you tight. A grave of gratitude washes over you. You unpack in disappointed silence. Dude, we killed it. Ah, dude, we killed it. Pog champion. Work? What happened to work? I would like to run the news, please. Permission slip? What happened to the news? Your son, Charlie, hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the Advanced Go-Getters today. Forwards, together. This doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Charlie grabs the flyers from you and thrusts the form into your hands. So I can walk there straight from school, and Ben's sister can drop us home after. So you won't have to do anything. You sign the permission slip for your son to join the Advanced Go-Getters. You refuse to sign the form for your son. It sounds like a good program, but also it sounds like a bad program. Should I let him sign? That sounds like it's some government propaganda bullshit. Get creative, you're not going there. Sorry, mate. I just don't think it's the right place for you. You hand back the form gently. What? This is unfair. Why? I know it seems that way, Charlie, but you understand soon enough. There might be a government program being spooky. Free ticket, day 101. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you, brandishing 2 tickets. You see the title in bold letters. Alan James is right, in front of you. Oh, that guy's an asshole. We need to learn about him from the news. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Shall we go? Free tickets are free tickets. He's a character, and it'll be hilarious, if nothing else. I don't think so. This guy's a nut job. Definitely. I'm sorry, you say. But I can't sit through any more of this crap. Sam bursts into fits of laughter. Thank God, I was worried you were gonna say yes. You decide to stay and eat pizza. Alan James isn't worth your time. True. Hi, Veronica. Hello. Middle of the road. Achievement unlocked. A profitable partnership. When do I get back to doing the news? Day 110. After a particularly long day at work, you come home to find the post sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it is usual rubbish, but a letter with increasingly familiar advanced logo and urgent respond immediately. Plastered on the front is, in a correspondingly urgent red font, grabs your attention. Best to get it over with. Dear Winston residents, this is a letter to inform you that the advanced government has taken another step forwards in our fight for equality. By nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bonds program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. You don't remember this being the manifesto. Every household will become a partner in 2 of 4 carefully selected institutions, chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. EOB, Eye of the Beholder, Incorporated. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or couture, we see the beauty in all our customers. Neil's Deals Limited. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Oh shit, I can play these ads and make more money when I run the news? Probably. Oh, dude. Pleasure Corp. Our business is your pleasure, from sport to travel or leisure. Even just some you time. You can't say pleasure without leisure. I like Pleasure Corp. Rymington Zvist PLC. We're everywhere and everything. A worldwide company for a worldwide community. That sounds kind of scary. Is that to choose 2 of them? All returns are based on public opinion. I feel like Pleasure Corp should be good. We're going with Pleasure Corp. And then public opinion. Let's go with Neil's Deals. I'm gonna play his ads fucking constantly. I feel like it's a weird choice. I feel like it's a very weird choice, but fuck it. I'm gonna play Neil's Deals ad every day. I believe in Neil. Please return this form using the envelope. It seems even Advance can't defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. True. The future of this nation is in partnership. Forwards together. Just how much influence could you have? So Pleasure Company and Neil's Deals. Let's play those ads, man. Cheers. Oh, baby, I think it's news time. I just had my news coffee. Let's get it, dudes. It's news o'clock. Dun-dun-dun. Let me in. Day 153, The Tempest. Hello?
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here.
Yo.
Your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. My God, that looks nasty.
All right, check your prostate. Cool. Now let's put number 2. That's what they wanted it. Oh, I gotta turn on the power. Yep.
Are you saying he chose his imaginary friend
Sup?
in the sky over you?
I gotta hurry here. Neil's deals at the finale. 10 seconds.
Did your personality actually
Where's the pleasure company?
5, 4, 3.
The Joy of Screws.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy.
Scary. That was so close.
I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A
Sit.
mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with
Now we choose which image we show, and that will affect the public's perception of these types of things. Oh shit, I'm fucking up. I gotta focus, I gotta focus.
Could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance?
Hello, my team, let's get it.
And what would that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg Horgensvoord and David Wong
Operation
announced
Escape.
today that they're
Oh, shit.
considering 2 possible options.
Operation Escape.
Two of the finest minds.
I'm fucking this up. We can do better. We need that money.
Hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
While both options are still on the table, support seems to be growing for a daring escape attempt. If a group of fungus experts can't fix the most advanced craft ever conceived by man, then who can?
Laboth avoided. As the last Mr. Snugglehogs is found and destroyed, we ask.
Oh, we gotta destroy the public perception of that shit.
Fortunately, this station
These are
wisely
dangerous.
chose not to advertise Mr. Snugglehugs.
We did.
And the subsequent disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle.
We did.
As only 7 children were horribly injured by.
We saved lives by not playing that
How
ad.
much worse could it have been? Thankfully, we'll never know.
Julia Salisbury.
Hold on, we're gonna get rid of the Joy of Screws. Check your prostate. It's helpful.
Immediately after the first blind
That seems better, right?
Said today that the new advance mark, which must be earned by all new products, will be a 100% ironclad guarantee of safety and quality.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private moment out at lunch today.
Should I fuck this guy over or help him?
I've certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year.
Should I fuck him over or help him? I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna help him.
Place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity weddings?
I'm gonna help him for now. Should I fuck this guy over or should I help him?
Married his longtime
This guy always has a nice picture and a bad picture.
last year in a
I've
wrestling
helped
ring
him so
made
far.
entirely of cake.
Is this one celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport?
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Rimington's Fist CEO Sophia Rimington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock. when
Male
it was revealed
contraceptive
earlier
pill?
today, though its critics are skeptical that the young CEO can fulfill her promises.
B. I didn't pick one. Oh no, I picked it up. Oh my god, no. Oh god, I thought I selected B. Oh no. Shit. Oh man, I haven't lost yet. I didn't know you could lose. Also, I didn't know it was instant death if you didn't pick a picture. I was trying to select when it was too late. Holy shit. Lessons learned. I didn't know. Fuck. Okay, well. Advanced, transition right here. Nah. Yep. Advanced. Crazy Neil for sure. Whose shit is this? Subscribe weekly to enjoy a slightly twisty reading experience. Let me explain the importance of taking prostate. An elegant new screen cream. Take your prostate. Cool.
Apparently he has complicated relations.
We got this. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
Are you saying he
Where's my
chose
drunk
his
bird?
imaginary friend in the sky
There he is.
over you?
I don't know why I talked to you.
Our purchase. Hey, look,
10 seconds, everybody.
Our purchase.
All of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Correct. Going in 5.
Huge.
4, 3.
Good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview
Now we
with
got
Prime
this.
Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might
What does it mean?
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and
Operation
Håkonsborg
Escape for
and David
sure.
Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
While both options are still on the table, support seems to be growing for a daring escape attempt. If a group of fungus experts can't fix the most advanced craft ever conceived by man, then who can?
LaBeouf avoided. As the last Mr. Snugglehogs is found and destroyed,
Oh, yeah,
we ask, how could we have been so blind?
We killed this shit, man.
This station wisely chose not to advertise Mr. Snugglehugs, and
That's
the
right.
subsequent disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle.
That's
as
right.
Only 7 children were horribly injured by the lethal tool.
Only 7?
How much worse could it have been?
It could have been worse, dude.
We'll never know.
Could have been like in the
Julia
7 million.
who mobilized numerous government resources to recruit
777,000.
products immediately after the first blindings, said today that
Hmm.
the new advance mark, which must be earned by all new products, will be a 100% ironclad guarantee of safety and quality.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany
Let's help this dude
Lamore
out.
were spotted having a private moment
help this dude
at
out.
lunch today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year,
Mhm.
and this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since professional
Could
wrestler
we?
Randy Grizzlenuts McFridge married his longtime tag team partner Tina Tiny Hands last year in a wrestling ring made entirely of cake?
Wow.
Is this once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport?
And onwards and upwards.
All right, here we go. Don't
In
fuck
an
this part
attempt
up.
To put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington's Fist CEO Sophia Remington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
Uh-oh. Do we help out or fuck it over?
Groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today.
Male contraceptive.
Though its critics are skeptical that the young CEO can fulfill her promises.
What company does she work for?
As a breakthrough far ahead of its time, the male contraceptive
Oh, I
pill
didn't.
is
I
heralding
didn't.
a
Oh,
sexual
fuck. I should have
revolution.
fucked. I should have
Its
fucked them
fans are
over.
celebrating the fact that men can finally take equal responsibility
I censored
for
it.
contraception, but others have expressed
This is a good
concerns
product.
over its safety and side effects.
I should fuck them over because
Another
they're a company that I did not invest in.
exclusive interview coming up
Uh-oh.
later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon live at the first
It's okay.
annual Sports Board
Good
final.
product though.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's
National
National
Nightly
Nightly News.
Dude, they're pissed. Shit. Woo! Yay, yay! We good!
But first tonight, while Advance is certainly proving popular with the majority of the country, who've seen their wealth and standards of living increase considerably, for some, the transition has not been as pleasant.
That's right, Megan. The formerly aristocratic members of our society have had to make major adjustments to come to terms with the new regime.
Robin Short is in suburbia investigating rumours that these previously privileged people may be planning some kind of protest.
Uh-oh.
Robin?
Thanks, Megan. I'm here in Moderate Hatchings to talk to Wentworth and Penelope Somerset Bentley.
Uh-oh.
who were
Interference.
relocated to the house you see behind me after Advance passed the Assets and Wealth Act on their first day in office. Tell me, how are you settling into your new lives?
Well, quite frankly, Robin, we're not settling in at all. Our neighbours are whitewatters.
It's simply untenable. I hope you'll forgive my language, but it's as steaming as a Wednesday hatch basket with too much spatting.
Steady now,
Uh-oh.
Penelope. Sorry, Robin, my sister's
Censored.
under a lot of pressure. She had to dress herself this morning and she still hasn't quite recovered, Robin.
Fuddle-dee-doo. My
Censored.
goodness, that must have been quite a shock.
You can't say fuddle-dee-doo.
Ribbons, Robin.
Well, at least you've been rehoused in a nice big house.
big house? This grubby little Gaddis spatch only has one
What?
staircase.
And the breakfast room and the dining room in the same bloody place. Imagine that. Having all one squab in one room. One room wobbin.
So, what would you say to the people that feel that your family has had it far too easy for far too long, and that these redistributions are both fair and just?
I hardly think we've had it easy for fuss's sake. Only one of our swimming
What?
pools was even heated.
But realistically,
Lol.
what can you do?
Interference.
Oh, you asked the right bloody question, Robin.
Thank you, Wentworth.
Interference
I was
got
the
me.
youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason.
Shit.
I think our toilet butler was from Swinstead. Dear George. Oh, I wonder what happened to him.
The toilet butler.
Daddy tried to shoot him in the buttocks and he ran off into the woods.
Oh, good times.
You know, that's probably my last
Can you not say
memory,
buttocks?
Tragic, but what can you do?
We will rise and rebel.
Yes.
We wage war on our revolting rulers with righteous words and rebellious writings. Our best guess in our quest for redress is to divest our breasts and an undress purchase protest.
Yes.
Oh, what's that?
Daddy! Daddy, it's
Daddy!
something!
Please don't do that. We can't show this on the news.
Cutting away.
Mummy, she's
Censoring.
Who's this?
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You can't show that on the news. How, what do you do? What the fuck do you do there? Oh, was it the interference, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? There was a stressful situation. You couldn't show that on the news. They said you couldn't show it on the news, so I didn't show it on the news, and I lost the viewers. I tried the TOS save us, and it fucked me. Oh, come on. Hang up. I don't want to hear it.
It's mandatory that you play it.
Oh, Lord.
Choice for the other two.
Dude.
Carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert.
Have
a great show.
Okay.
Oh, how's it going with Steve? Why are all men such good friends?
That well,
Show it for a bit? That's tough.
No.
I just have to go this far back. I don't want to go this far back.
I don't know why I talk to you.
Get me through this shit, dude. Here we go.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I
Come on
said,
now.
all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Okay.
Good evening.
Please.
I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf.
I couldn't cut to
Our
an
main
ad.
stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
So should I just show those people on the news?
Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a
People,
month
I guess
now, doctors
it's
Ingrid
not really an
Salisbury
issue
and
until
Paul
they get
and
naked,
David
right?
Ward announced today that they're
So maybe I'll just show it
considering
until they
two
try to
possible
get naked.
With two of the finest minds in science,
We should be okay,
working
maybe.
Together,
We'll
hopes
see.
are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
While both options are still on the table, support seems to be growing for a daring escape attempt. If a group of fungus experts can't fix the most advanced craft ever conceived by man, then who can?
True.
Both avoided. As the last Mr. Snugglehogs is found and destroyed, we ask, how could we have been so blind?
Fortunately, this station wisely chose not to advertise Mr. Snugglehugs, and the subsequent disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle, as only 7 children were horribly injured by the lethal toy. How
Not
much
bad.
worse could it have been?
A lot
Thankfully,
worse.
we'll never know.
Julia
Thankfully.
Salisbury, who mobilized numerous government resources to recall the product immediately after the first blindings, said today that the new advance mark
Oh, I can fix my
will be 100%
I can fix my other thing. So I should fuck over the company that I did not invest in, right?
Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamore were spotted having a private.
I'm gonna help out this guy.
Today.
The popular couple.
I'm helping out this guy for sure.
Coaster since they started dating late last year, and this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Let's
Could
see.
we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since professional wrestler Randy Grizzlenuts McFridge married his longtime tag team partner Tina Tiny?
Let's do that. Let's try to fuck over the company I did not invest in.
Made entirely of cake.
Let's get it. That
This
sounds
is one
interesting.
Celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport.
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them,
Let's wreck 'em.
Remington's Fist CEO Sophia Remington today announced
Bring
a
them
brand
down.
new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came
Bad
as quite a
product.
shock when it was revealed earlier today.
I'm gonna give a
Though
bad
its
product.
critics are skeptical that the young CEO can fulfill her promises.
When only a Flard will do, you need the Flardmaster 5000. That's the slogan accompanying the
Oh,
announcement.
this is so much
that
worse.
rocked the construction industry this morning. The breakthrough device for aiding in installation is sure to change the way we see the humble Flard.
The what?
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon live at the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's
National Nightly News.
There we go. Interference? Gotta worry about it? I gotta watch my interference for sure. This is what will get me probably. Stuff like this. Here we go!
But first tonight, while Advance is certainly proving popular with the majority of the country, who've seen their wealth and standards of living increase considerably, for some, the transition has not been as pleasant.
That's right, Megan. The formerly aristocratic members of our society have had to make major adjustments to come to terms with the new regime.
Robin Short is in suburbia investigating rumours that these previously privileged people
Killing
may be
it.
planning some kind of protest. Robin?
Thanks, Megan. I'm here in
Ooh.
Moderate Hatchings to talk to Wentworth and Penelope Somerset Bentley, who were relocated to the house you see behind me after Advance passed the Assets and Wealth Act on their first day in office. Tell me, how are you settling into your new lives?
Well, quite frankly, Robin, we're not settling in at all. Quite frankly, Robin, we're not settling in at all. Our neighbours are whitewatters.
It's simply untenable.
Let's fix this.
I hope you'll forgive my language.
Bad
but
words
it's
coming in
as
hot.
steaming as a Wednesday hatch basket with too much.
Steady now, Penelope. Sorry, Robin,
Got it?
my sister's under a lot of pressure. She had to dress herself this morning and she still hasn't quite recovered, Robin.
My goodness, that must have been quite a
Good
shock.
shit.
She really struggles with ribbons, Robin.
Well, at least you've been rehoused in a nice big house.
Big house? This grubby little That's what staircase.
And
Perfect.
the breakfast room and the dining room in the same bloody place. Imagine that. Having all one's grub in one room. One room, Robin.
So, what would you say to the people that feel that your family has had it far too easy for far too long, and that these redistributions are both fair and just?
I hardly think we've had it easy for only one of our swimming pools was even heated.
But realistically, what can you do?
Killing it.
Well, you've asked the right bloody question,
I
Robin.
wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason.
I think our toilet butler was from Swinstead. Dear George. Oh, I wonder what happened to him.
Alright, we're doing it right here.
Daddy tried to shoot him in the he ran off into the woods.
Save.
You know, that's probably my last happy memory, Robin.
That medicine could also be bad medicine though, so who knows?
What can you do?
Well, we're not advertising, we're just reporting the news, which is good. That wouldn't hurt us, I feel like. We'll see.
With righteous words and rebellious writings. Our best guess in our quest for just protest.
Yes. Oh, what's that?
Oh, here it comes, here it comes.
Daddy, it's Daddy! Hey, please don't do that. We can't show this on the news.
Christ, you buggers! Tally ho!
News is, the views are going up.
Tilly's our mummy. She's proper cracked off too.
Well, at least you are showing some shame.
Here we go.
Free at last! Somerset Bentley,
Views are going up.
glad to meet
Views
you.
are going up.
See, the protest has started already. Nice sharp work, boy.
Thanks, Daddy.
He gets that from me, you know.
And forgive me.
I guess
what
you
are
can just
trying
show
to
it.
achieve here?
We just want to be footing wealth heard, that's all.
Language, Penelope. We are Penelope. We are nude, not rude.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
We want the world to realise we won't roll over and run away. We will revolt. We will rise again.
Yes, we bloody well will. Spaff and pip pop.
Hey!
Holy shit.
Shut up and get your
Well, Jeremy, Megan, as this embryonic protest movement takes one in the top, It's back here in the studio. I'm surreptitiously in moderate hatchings.
Damn, dude.
Thanks, Robin. That's certainly the story we want to be keeping an eye on, eh, Megan?
Speak for yourself there, Jeremy, but I've seen enough shock
Holy
work to last
shit,
a
dude.
lifetime.
I'm sure you have. But can a naked protest movement ever really
We
take
survived!
off?
Nice.
It doesn't seem like the way we do things in this country.
Very cool.
But as I'm sure you're aware, Jeremy, this country is becoming a very different place.
Yes, but seriously, who's going to run around naked in our weather?
Oh, hopefully not you, Jeremy.
Yes, well, there wouldn't be enough canvas for the slogans.
When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from
Commercial.
the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
There we go, I got it.
Oh, sorry, I'm busting.
I'm busting?
She's funny.
What's this ad? Is the prostate ad?
Of a day. And
wants your
an
job.
enlarged prostate.
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fishy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
On the bladder. This can cause trouble, starting to pee. And
Ah,
cause
prostate
noise
ad.
basically
Very
from you,
cool.
your she-demon of an ex-wife. So what caused this big old prostate? In your bum. Well,
I gotta
sorry,
cool that shit
me and
down.
the doctors, we don't know. But I can tell you,
If it gets too
as
hot.
you get older, your body changes. And that's okay.
Wiener.
If you're worried about your swollen bum sack, book an appointment, for God's sake.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
But of course,
Teacher,
I've got one hat
easy
on.
is
What's that
quick.
supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds. Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
You'll see us fry. It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly
Cool.
News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the
Shit.
Prime Ministers
I meant
about
to do this.
exciting
It's
new
raining.
healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Shit, it's raining.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to
It's
our
raining.
own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You join me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Ellie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi Hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes.
This is
before
great.
standing. It's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part.
This is wonderful.
Still going on. And Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brains. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time.
What the fuck is this? What sport are they
On to Mr.
playing?
Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball.
What are they doing? Throwing balls in a trash can?
Not a bad shot there from Harris.
Massive beer pong? What is this?
Back to Striker. For shot number 3.
What the hell is this? Massive beer pong?
She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs. Not bad if you ask me. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the
What
hand,
is
but
happening out here?
I'd say that's fair.
Nice.
but what
That
do I
is
know?
fair. That is fair.
Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends.
I got it, of course, of course.
And of course now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense. Striker giving it large. Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streaker on the pitch.
Oh, number 4, number 4.
She appears to have spoken comes across
Shit.
breasts and arms. Trying
Shit,
to
we're good. I gotta watch. Oh my god, I gotta try to
So,
get down the screen.
apologise if,
Shit.
we
Shit,
broadcast
shit,
any of that.
shit,
As I
shit.
said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to
Oh my
counter
god.
play, but it's
This is wild.
struggling to follow. Because it's quite nice, and women's body. Yeah.
We did a pretty good job getting around that.
Into round 2 now, and Harry's absolutely determined to close
That
match.
was
Yeah.
wild.
Eddie Striker.
Woo.
No, it's just some of the tightest play I've
That was
seen
not bad. That could have been way worse.
Harris.
Could have been way worse.
And was that offensive thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the Heats. What a brilliant move.
We haven't seen that in a long time.
Back to Striker.
Okay.
And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming, jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, I've always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves, 4 rounds and several subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the halftime show.
Halftime show. Halftime show's cool.
Must be some music here to start the halftime show. Okay, another posh protest.
Protest.
We apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at
Protesters,
him.
naked
He's,
protesters,
running
watch
around
out.
with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket's been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now.
Nuts.
Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Hey, not bad, not bad. Could have been worse.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
True.
Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around.
When did this game come out? I'm not sure.
God,
It's not new.
All right, ladies.
We are running the news here.
Tommy Harris.
And what we show in the news affects the world we're living in.
Down
Oh!
his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes
Really
on the
cool
floor,
move.
it's not going in the bucket. Back to Striker.
What's up, Avachi?
And Striker's gone for the animal bone.
Oh!
Perhaps. And yes, Harris has countered with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play.
He countered with the tiny bell, bro!
What a mug. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Dude, the tiny bell counter.
Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles.
Here he goes.
Here we go.
The weather's getting bad out there. I feel like it's gonna affect us eventually.
That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite
Oh!
far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact. Caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like...
Oh, the protesters, protesters, protesters!
I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, there's sort of...
The protesters, gotta watch out.
I mean, there's only so much you can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course...
Okay, we're doing pretty good.
Because these protesters are... Hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. Going on here.
I missed that bleep.
Yes, yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters.
Shit. There's so much happening. I gotta censor stuff as well. Oh my god.
Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round.
All right, that was
Of course,
close. That was close.
Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it?
Okay.
Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go.
Great shot.
Really high level play here from two absolute juggernauts of the sport.
All right, their shot. Weather's getting bad out there, it looks like.
Bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me.
True.
She's
Whoa.
taking it around from her hands. Interesting.
Oh.
She's
Oh.
put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg, and now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on, from Striker. But she's in it to win.
Crazy move.
On it, like a car bonnet.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an
Oh!
Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris.
Oh!
And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his
Wow.
face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for
Look at that.
to announce it to make sure it is all official.
It's official.
Contestants in, please.
And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is everyone!
Okay, the ref has decreed once again a win.
I shouldn't do that, but it's cool.
As my 15th win as Sports
We
Board
all won,
champion.
chat, you won.
I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children.
Chat, you won.
Wonderful victory for me.
Oh my god, ah!
Collect their medals.
What the fuck? What? Why? You have been fired. You electrocuted yourself into unconsciousness, and unconsequently, the broadcast was a disaster. Did I leave the window open and the rain got in? Don't make me do that entire nonsense improv game warm-up segment. Oh. Don't do it to me. Did I let the rain? Oh god. Segment 2? Oh shit. Is the window not... What's wrong? How do I make sure I don't electrocute myself? What the fuck?
We're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and
I know, but how do I not explode? Nobody explained to me how to not explode. I don't want to do it again if I don't know how to not explode. Why did I explode? Why did I explode? What's up, Boulahan? Yo, I just exploded? Why? Why, though? Can we figure out why? I don't want to have to deal with that again. We already have to go through the nonsense improv game segment. I mean, it's a fun segment. But it's a fun segment once. How do I not electrocute myself at the end? Maybe the wind broke up. How do I make sure it doesn't, though?
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
Let's just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hat.
Is it
on.
something to check in
That's
on,
supposed to
or
be
like
right,
what?
Jeremy. That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see
All right.
us fry?
We'll get this working. We'll get this working.
5, 4,
Chat, I believe.
3.
Let's run the news.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan, you joined me
There we
live
go,
for the
nice.
final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Ellie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of
Yo, this
8,
game's amazing.
and a 12-month drive
We're running the
with,
news. What's up,
twice
Joker?
Her signature move, the Orangi Hamster. and facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending. It's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris.
We got this, I believe.
Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on. And Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brains. Stupid.
All right, first strike. Here we go.
Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time.
All right, let's go through it this time. I just gotta make sure I don't electrocute myself. I don't know how I did.
Got a bad shot there from Harris.
What's going on out there?
For shot number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs. Not bad, if you ask me. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
I need to do well here. That way I make money as well.
But what do I know?
True.
Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends.
They're switching sides here, switching sides.
Changing off the ends. And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense. Striker giving it large. Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch.
Here come the protesters. Gotta watch out for him.
She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that security. I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast.
Watch out! Watch out!
We're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to.
Shit!
I'm struggling to follow. Because it's quite an eyesore, and women's body. Yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harris absolutely determined to close that.
Saved. We're all right.
Heavy Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. And was that the fetid thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the heats. What a brilliant move.
The lightning bolt across random buttons you click. Wait, what? There's no lightning bolt on the screen, right?
Means, ladies and gentlemen, that is, of course, the ground sound.
What?
Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastery in this play here.
Okay.
Absolutely blooming, jaw-dropping.
I didn't notice.
The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start.
Weird.
For Tommy Harris.
So is there something I need to do?
Of course, have always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves, 4 rounds and several subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the halftime show.
Halftime show's good. Halftime show's good.
Must be some music here to start the halftime show.
Protesters, watch out.
We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dancing troupe there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket's been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television.
Nice.
And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Nice. Saved. Saved. Yo.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
All right, let's run the news, baby.
Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around.
Definitely.
Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, boys?
I fucked up.
Tommy Harris.
Come on.
And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket. Back to striker.
Here we go. Come on, something cool.
And striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course perhaps... And yes, Harris has countered with the tiny
He
bell.
countered with the tiny bell. That play is so fucking cool.
Absolutely gutted. What a mug. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame. Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. Here we go. Tommy Harris.
Here he goes.
That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact. Caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like,
Protesters.
What are we doing about this? I mean, there's sort of...
Watch out for him.
Genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much you can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on.
We're killing it.
It's difficult because these protesters are hoping we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. What's going on here? Yes,
I missed censoring.
Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters. Oh, jog on! It's an absolute bloody...
All right, we're safe.
Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's
True.
Tuesday,
Space
the
bar's
final round
huge.
is a 9 round. Who could believe it?
Come on. The banana play? Not yet.
Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go anywhere at this point. Really high-level play here from 2 absolute juggernauts of the sport. The bucket getting moved back to its proper
Good
place.
adjustment.
About time, if you ask me. She's
Whoa!
around from her hand. So interesting.
It's a mime ball.
And she's
Oh!
put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on, from Striker. But she's in it to win it. On
Good.
It, like a car bonnet.
Good broadcast.
Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef.
Here we go.
And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official. Contestants in, please.
And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is everyone!
Yay!
A win for everyone.
Everybody's a winner!
15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me.
Oh, it's on fire, it's on fire. Don't touch it, don't touch it.
Collect their medals. They're 6th and 7th respectively.
All I can do is push number 4. If I push any of those, I die.
I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight.
Oh my god, I did not realize. That's what it was.
Back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon there had an extraordinary final.
Wow.
Sports board, Jeremy.
There it is.
You were a fan.
Oh, yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Perfect.
Fucking microphone.
Microphone shocked him.
Where's that sound guy?
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just
I turned the
trying to
mixer on and off.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
newsman again. Just heard from the
We
chaps
did
at
it! We did it!
that this storm is causing the odd power surge. Some of your controls might be a bit dangerous. Now I know you're tough and you can take
Segment
the
grade C.
sake of a perfect news broadcast, but too
Oh,
many in quick
we're pushing.
succession can stop the old ticker. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions.
So sorry about Wolf's buckets. We seem to have sprung a leak. Well, several, actually.
You're gonna need a whole new lining up there. Triple seal, I shouldn't wonder.
We'll look into it.
That's so good to see you again.
Miss Wolf, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
Shit,
It's
this
a
is
great
stressful
time to be
now.
alive.
Too bloody right, Peter Clement.
Megan Wolf.
So stressful.
That's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet. Did you see that?
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine.
Cheeky cow.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury
We're back.
and Peter Clement. Welcome
We
to the
played that
National
ad when they
Night
asked us
of
to.
Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia
Which is
and
good.
Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very
This
advanced.
is scary.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should
Heads
we
up.
be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whingers mostly.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are
There's
some
so much more to
perhaps
focus
who
on now.
just don't know how to be happy.
We're working
Got 'em?
hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's dripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask
Cutting
you a
around
question,
this
Megan.
stuff is so wild.
Okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
What?
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much
You can take a
less
couple shots,
painful
really? Okay, that's
and
helpful.
much less expensive. Look, which is me close.
Very
to the
helpful.
camera,
Oh,
pet.
sorry, it's camera 4 right there.
When I was 13, me mam came and got me from school. He was to go to the hospital. Me granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He were all frail and pale. I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said,
Ah!
I don't ever.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. I'm okay, but that scared me so bad.
Nope. 3 days later, he went
Holy
back home.
shit.
He lived with us for 9
That scared me
miserable
so bad.
years
I fucked
after
up.
that. He had to be
I got
fed
distracted.
with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
That sounds...
Oh, it was awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. They could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away, and he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't, or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see, and she didn't want to lose the children as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to.
What the
Health
fuck are they
Service
talking
is
about?
today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The
Scary.
transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline. into an unteased...
Oh, great. I missed that sensor fully.
Oh, we're still on the air, Peter.
No, yes, sorry, my apologies.
I got that at least.
Are you not worried that this new
Holy shit, dude.
system might be open to abuse?
We're getting shocked.
Sorry, I've got sapped again. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
Jesus, a raw shell face, fucker! That one was massive. Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
Sorry, the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of... Oh, fuck my grandmother with a rusty twat bastard!
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
This is great.
For fuck's sake!
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be an officer.
Damn, we're killing it.
Megan, we're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes,
We're killing it, we're killing it.
Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board final. And we'll see you tomorrow night.
Master Poopy, that is true.
My name's Jeremy Donaldson. If you can.
Ah! Don't kill me, 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 don't kill me. I get it, I did 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 it. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
This could be a good thing.
It's for my nephew, so we transitioned the moment I saw the leak.
Don't die. Did I win? Did I take it? Did I do it? I played the ad. Did I get it? Did I get it? I hope. Hey, we got better at that, dude. Okay, man, the electricity element is something I did not expect. Wait. Day question mark, question mark, question mark, the lockdown? What the fuck is going on now?
Alex, oh thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay?
What?
Alex, you need to...
Wait, whoa.
Broadcast screen. Just look at it. That's all we've been putting out since you went down. You have to fix it.
What?
Look left, Alex, out the window.
What?
See? They're all over it, little bastards. You're going to need a full charge to clear that many off. Hold down the big button until it's fully charged. Then release it to zap the little fuckers. Not enough charge there, Alex. Hold it down until it's fully charged. Then release it. Excellent, Alex.
What?
Broadcasting again. They must have built up while you were napping. Usually it only takes a tap on the button to clear one. Look, there's
Wait,
a lone one climbing
what?
down. Zap it off before it starts to mess up the signal again.
I'm sorry, what, dude?
Great. That seems to be the last of them. For now. Right.
What the
We're about
fuck?
a minute out. Get the adverts loaded up. I've got to deal with my pet idiot.
That is not what I
Alex,
expected.
Keep your ears open. You'll hear them climbing up the tower. Don't let them build up.
Okay. Ads. Crazy Neil, you're
This
first.
has no credibility, Jenny. No professionalism.
What's this? Okay, compassion statement. Eye of the beholder, advance.
It's ramshackle and character.
Oh man, this is the government. Should be played. This is the government's bullshit.
Of course, Megan's place look lovely.
Should I not play the government's bullshit? Fuck them.
Thanks, Jenny. How's locking
Employee training video. Reflections gonna go on. Go-getters will go third. Fuck them. I'll still play it, but it's not before
Jenny says your
Neil's
habit's
deals.
stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yeah,
Yes,
hello?
I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
5, 4, 3.
What is happening? Here we go.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefuck? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehug's toys woke up simultaneously in
Did he fuck up on that?
worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs
What did he say on
were
accident?
so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this
Oh.
photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements.
Wait, are those the
All
dangerous
reason
things
to
that are
make sure
attacking my
Catnip
tower?
is taped up good and tight.
I made them scary on
This frightening
purpose?
new development means that even those who previously thought they
Good
were
call.
safe, like the young and fit, must
I don't
take
trust
care
these
to watch their
fellas.
backs and keep their ears open for the soft steps of sinister feet.
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running
I don't
out,
trust this
and
shit.
the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behavior in homes across the country.
Yeah, number
I'm
3
not
is cool.
talking about the model planes that occupy
Bye.
so much time in the Donaldson
Number
house.
3 is cool.
With dating options limited, many house sharers, in particular students, are finding solace in co-tenants they'd previously rejected as unfuckable,
Yo.
indulging in an activity that has become known as snuggle tugging.
Going it alone. Popular crustacean Johnny Hamsleeves is back in the news today as this astonishing photograph that he linked himself shows exactly how he's been spending his lockdown.
It seems that when the lockdown was announced, Johnny's
Ah!
long-term partner, Tiffany Lamour, was
He's
busy
so
in the country
sad.
preparing her
Let's
new
do
show,
this one.
Chocolate Clit Bombs, for its now postponed grand opening. Let's hope the exhibits don't melt.
Being locked in alone seems to have made poor Johnny realise the empty pointlessness of the professional sportsman's existence. A life that, while no longer bringing great wealth, still offers vacuous conversation, narcissistic wives, and an utter lack of social importance. Let's hope he doesn't run out of toilet paper for those tears.
The shape of things to come? In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sporsborgen Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Sporsborgen Horgans brood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured
4.
the public imagination, with a recent vote naming Helvetica Sporsborgen Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Greetings, Upsiders. This is Times Sporsborgen Wongensvoord reporting from Dante's Taint on our 3,756th day in this miserable fucking cave. Every day is the same. Oh, is that something new on the wall? Of course it isn't. It never fucking is. And Mum and Dad talking about science all the fucking time. Who cares about science? I'm young. I want to do young people's things like
True.
family, teenage pregnancy. But every eligible partner in this undersea toilet was grown from the same fungal bronze as I was, so that's a right turn off for stars. Why haven't you come to save us yet? We're practically human, like... Oh, shit, Dad's coming.
It's hard to believe they've
Got
been
part
down
of it?
there so long now.
But everyone knows time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why baths take so long.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bath,
The quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a measurable effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of your environment.
What's going on here?
Yes, I've said that many times.
Papers, please. With the lockdown becoming ever more rigorously enforced, having a passport is becoming increasingly important, Alex.
Ooh, let's go
The
with number
government
4.
caused controversy today by announcing a fresh charge of passport
What's
fraud
going on here?
with an imaginative form of punishment for those found guilty of this brand new but incredibly serious crime.
In what's being called a
going on
draconian
here?
measure, the government has reinstated the ancient right of trial by custard. Just like in the old days, if you float, you're executed on the spot. But if you sink, well...
Damn.
you're well with profiteroles, Jeremy.
That's pretty gnarly.
And Advance speaks out, with the snuggle struggle proving a test
It
of
went off
governments
the air
around
for a
the
minute.
world. Advance HQ
Is the government
released a
fucking with
curious
us?
statement this afternoon.
Is the government
In
fucking
the
with us?
accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening, and that this should be taken as a response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute
Are they
to the political
censoring us?
climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy.
going on?
We're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Good evening. One of the many new jobs I have in this current crisis is to liaise on a daily basis with the Department of Perambulation, and they have made me aware of these. What's
going on here?
These are genuine requests from citizens for permission to go outside. Now, I would like to share a few things with you tonight under the loose heading of what the fuck is wrong with you people? How difficult is this to grasp? I'd like to start with James from Anger Hampton, who says he needs to go out because there's a duck in the park that I like to try and feed on a Friday. I call him Mr. Quackington, and I think we're really starting to bond. No, James, they make their hives in parks. And then Katie, from Self-Righteous on Sea, wants to go out so she can deliver homemade meals to the elderly. No, Katie, stay at home. Your casserole's dire, and Shirley can get by with tins of creamed rice from the 1950s. And you, Lewis, from Hamble Bamblebury, those screams you heard in the alley last night behind your house are best left to the police. Now, I want to make this as clear as I can.
Okay.
Think first. Stop sending me stupid, sodding requests and stay inside. Pretend it's not happening until we tell you it's all over.
I don't think it did show me how to repair stuff.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while I check in with two friends of the program who find themselves stranded at opposite ends.
Chillin'.
And then, in part 3, there's going to be a quiz. Presumably because there's
A quiz?
nothing important going on that you might like to report on if you were saying a news program.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Rimington how such a trusted brand can have made such
Yo,
a
get that good
terrible
sleep, Herrera.
manufacturing mistake.
Much love, brother.
What it describes here as
Good night, man.
From popular psychic scientist
Peace, my dude.
Delia Lywell.
Oh, I like her.
No, you don't. Why do you do that?
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Good night, brother. What are these fellas doing? Oh, they're all over this shit? They're all over this shit. That's why. That's why they're on this shit? Get them off.
First tonight. How
There's
did we
so
get
much
here?
Mr.
Where are we
Snuggles
going?
stuff.
And most importantly,
What?
who's to blame?
Joining us from her ranch in Arlingsfield, Milkirky is the CEO of Rimington's
Oh,
Fist,
boy.
internationally respected business Bengali, Sophia Rimington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I'm a huge fan of your work.
And from a crystal healing laboratory, what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist, Dr. Delia Lywell. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry, us?
Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head?
The voice seem to attract dead scientists. I don't really know why.
The money?
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic predictions. It's all very technical.
No, it isn't.
I concur. Miss Remington, the entire Snuggle Hugs range will surely go down as the biggest public relations disaster in history, won't it?
Well, of course, that's one world record we would never have thought to
Oh, shit.
What can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said. I'm sorry. We're sorry. From everyone here at Rimington's Fist, but especially the dedicated inventors and world-beating engineers at Rimming Toys, we are deeply, deeply sorry. Who could have predicted that letting a child's toy learn how to love could have such unforeseen consequences?
Shit.
We see you, Sophia Rimington. You are preening by a metal vessel, and where you venture, you will see neither land nor sky.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete. I remember being a child in my grandpa's workshop when he made the first dancing hangman toy. He put it by my bed.
See
and when
ya.
I would sleep, I'd wind it up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little executioner wiggle and wave his tiny noose and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold
Oh,
thousands
shit.
of them, on the quiet, obviously. And he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one small part of the global supermassive megacore that is Rimington's Fist. Sadly, we lost Grandpappy along the way.
Sad?
He died in a fire at the preschool tobacco factory, another one of his pet projects. But we never lost his spirit of invention.
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention, Mr. Donaldson. The passion to create, to problem solve. And that is why I'm here today, to tell you about a brand new product we're launching simultaneously around the world from midnight tonight.
Woo! We said science! Science! We hear its song on the breeze, its breath on the wind, its fart under the covers.
Yeah!
How does she do it?
Well, please, don't keep us in suspense any longer.
Won't be my future she's making up next.
Remington's Fist is proud to present Snuggle Traps. Safety and security in these dangerous times. Each box of Snuggle Traps contains 8 devices, all guaranteed to stop a Mrs. Snugglehugs in its tracks.
We're gonna need these.
That's enough
Wow,
for a
genius
lawn
on their
or
part.
4 window boxes. And you want to know the best thing?
Genius.
They're only $129.99 a box.
Genius.
Now that is affordable peace of mind.
We see you, Jeremy Donaldson.
Not now, honey, I'm mid-pitch. The best thing about Snuggle Traps is they're powered by next generation Flardinium batteries.
Okay.
So, however long
Good
they
energy
last,
source.
these traps will outlast them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson. You are screaming and yelling. Your friends are crying. They fear you. And then you're gone.
Oh my god, I just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think I did.
I think it's more concerned. I think I'd be more concerned about these traps. Quickly, before we go to the break, these appear to be attractively repackaged landmines. Aren't they dangerous, say, to children?
Oh, hell yeah. These are
Oh, hell yeah.
But they're explosive fun.
I like that hell's not a bad word.
Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be taking a look at the situation across the country.
Alright, we're
tonight.
good.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these bandages.
Was that all right?
Nice.
Oh yes, Doctor, that was exactly what we...
Achievement unlocked. Always a buck to be made with the Snuggle Traps thing.
We should make an interesting dinner guest.
What's going on here?
So? I think I'd rather
What's
spend
this
the
ad?
evening shoving Delia's sacred...
What is that?
More than ever.
Even though we're apart, you're not gonna believe this, but I've decided to come home.
Yay!
Back at the next break, and we can talk about how
Yay, come home.
Cheers, Alex. See you, mate.
See you, dude.
And the isolation
Jeez, bro.
idealists. The healthcare heroes.
Wow.
And the lockdown lovers. We say you're still aging. Possibly more so. We need to come together.
Get these fellas off there.
Single one of us.
Go away!
Do the right thing. Keep buying our products.
What's this gonna be? Oh, here's this guy again, Alan James.
Because you'll have to go out in public eventually.
Alan James here. Gotta watch out for this man.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Ruth. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation. Our respected academic, Katie Brightman, and author of Alan James's Kites.
Damn, this game was made way before
me.
2020
Thanks for having me, Megan.
pandemic lockdown hours.
It really is a pleasure.
This is wild.
I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like,
I did not expect this game to go this direction.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international policy convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. People are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another.
Right.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Reich, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
What was that?
You're unbelievable.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. Shh. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Dude.
Well, no, but...
This is
Did you know
nutty.
3,000 people die every year
Dude.
from regular toys. That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit.
I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recounting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't true. Corrupt media lies.
And Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehug situation will all blow over, but it won't.
Yes, right, exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
to repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, faith, and healthcare.
Airplane!
We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborns, or to push a beloved family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the Great Ancient. Katie, could it be any worse?
Luckily, over the past few years under Advance, they've invested heavily into health, so the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it
Advance seems helpful.
Our lords have unleashed a horde of man-made monsters on its own people to
Potentially.
conceal the enemy within?
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The global alliance of fish people are amassing an army. Amassing an army to kidnap our children.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
But
Meh. Meh.
the
Meh.
I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
I've got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territory's leading minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate, which
That was really nice.
into the national conversation.
He's want to eat a sandwich.
Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly
Our
that.
man's here.
It's Patrick Brennan.
Yo.
Are you there, Patrick?
Yes, hello, I'm here live. Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right.
Nice.
And, can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yep, I can. It's as you can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. But my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner, waiting to end the fledgling career of this young, promising journalist before his full potential is even realised? Will he die, underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid?
I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick. What's that on your jacket there?
That's actually a sponge. I've made it.
Nice sponge, bro.
A struggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how
I like
small
Patrick.
streets?
I think Patrick should be an anchor. Yes or no?
I'd recommend people staying inside.
True.
Government advice and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
Mm-hmm. And just where are
Fuck!
you, Patrick?
I'm in the street.
Get through it.
Which street?
I like Patrick. Patrick's the man.
I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Oh, which street am I on? Oh god. I'm just looking for. There it is. I'm on Bannon Avenue.
Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign. It says there.
Like Patrick Bannon?
Oh yeah, that is like that's strange. That's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on Bannon. Alright, fine. I'm not on Bannon Avenue. I'm at home. To be honest. Alright, fine. Well, I'm in my bathroom technically, but you know.
Yeah.
I face it. To be honest, mate, it's you know, it's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
Can you hear that sound? What the hell's that?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh no!
Fuck, it does. Oh fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh bollocks, right.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household
Oh
implement.
no!
Ready to bash in the heads of lions.
He's gonna die.
Waters.
No, you're lying, aren't you? Oh shit!
He's gonna die.
Listen to me, you bastards! If you're out there, just to piss off, you little fucking snuggle fucks! I'm too talented to die! Oh, what the fucking hell? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh god.
Shit, get off the tower.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off. What do you see, Patrick?
Oh no!
Thank you, Patrick, for that report.
Patrick,
Showing the
no!
nation, and more importantly, management.
Patrick!
It's time for another break, but when we come back, we'll be able to take your mind off the world
Patrick!
and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles.
True.
Join us after this.
We're playing our
You're
ads
damn
so we can
right.
make money.
Yeah, I had them delivered.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
It's a
What a
banana
segment!
avenue.
This is what we invested in? What did we invest in? That's our boy. What? There's what in the studio? Holy shit. True. Oh my god, dude. What the? There's a scary guy in the house? There's a monster in the office? Fan off. We don't need the fan right now. I'm stressing. Oh! Jesus! Fuck was that?
No, you're being a child. I'm not.
Y'all see that shit?
I'm not.
That's a fake sun. What the fuck's that?
No. Oh.
Go away.
5, 4, 3.
Yo, what the fuck, man?
Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well, welcome back anyway.
Go away.
We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight, we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people find it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other, more important people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win and who will National Nightly lose. So, how do we play? Well, joining me as a man who knows all about playing, it's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny. It's good to see ya.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
Oh, is this our guy from earlier?
The enforced isolation
Go
of
away.
everyone in the country.
Ah, yeah. I think I heard about that, actually, yeah.
You're in bed, Tommy?
Yeah, you called during nap time, so...
Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple,
Oh.
Jeremy, you sausage. I'm going to ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else? Yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
Cool.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
She's getting
Drum
ready.
roll, please.
She's getting ready.
Jeremy.
Oh.
Thank you. This.
Is that... What is that?
It's my athletic support, Jeremy.
Woo, she's getting ready.
But I've signed it, so...
Oh, well then. What a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once-in-a-lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you. Both of you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Oh, Angie, I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie.
Well, what can I say? My name is Angie.
Go wait.
Always has been.
Spooky
I'm a
fellas.
woman, and my dental hygiene has been described as acceptable.
Nice.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this shambles underway?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a clock. So,
Well, why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go. Time starts
Now.
Now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
True.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What is my favorite color?
Crushed praline 4.
Nice.
Correct. The color of my nipples. And finally, Angie dear, what is my star sign?
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable. That is correct. Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do?
This
Tommy?
storyline's nuts.
Well, Angie, my love, you got every single question right. Which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing.
Nice.
Angie. Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line at Jelly Bean?
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Artleach.
Sonia.
Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for being here, Sonia.
Oh, there you are, Tommy. Mwah.
Let me guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Die. Where'd my audio go?
She's turned something off at the plug, Alex.
Oh, it did. Speaker's back.
I am a
Save.
theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman, Samuel Coffee Cup, and Jodie Carpetburn, amongst others.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have
Dude.
closed the theatres, shut the
Demon.
studios, and boarded the
Demon
cinemas,
toy.
but they won't get me.
It's been in the news.
How are you managing without
It's trying to
anyone?
kill me. It's trying to kill everybody. Everyone is currently on lockdown because of this demon-killing toy.
I am able
It's
to
murdering
claim my
everybody.
15% from their unemployment benefit.
Shit.
Wow,
Did I miss something?
that certainly is sharp.
I was in the wrong scene.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you
Outta here!
to us from?
Yeah, dude.
Well, I
The
work
news has
from
been
home,
crazy
keeping
recently, man.
costs down.
News has been insane.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order,
Shit.
I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way.
What the
Gotta
fuck
censor
you
that.
fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris?
Censoring,
I'm a
censoring.
huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Shit.
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We got time, we got time.
Well, if it's not
Shit,
too
it's
bold,
so
I think
overwhelming.
love with you, Mr.
No,
Harris.
no, it's not too bold. That's all right, don't worry.
Hey, I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People still let you near their children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've been
Okey-dokey.
developing some shows for younger children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil?
Absolutely dying to.
Yeah, real.
Right, so, what?
But with better. This storyline is good. Who did he just call?
Timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and
This
overdue
storyline is
mental
actually
numbers.
good.
That's right.
Shit.
Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know.
Hook
but
God
through
flying
a
in with the raid,
media
man.
that
Let's
they'll
go.
understand.
Yo, 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 yo,
Do you
yo.
understand?
Welcome.
I think, yes.
You're joining me for a wild game right now, dudes. A wild one.
I am.
Batgirl, welcome.
So, the first one we've been
Oh.
working on is called...
One moment. I'll catch you up in 2 seconds.
Jungle's Mortgage repayments.
Shout out to our
It's
boy.
about
Thank
a
you so much for
guy
the raid.
who's had problems with his interest
We love our boy Hook God.
I see. Does
Let's
he
get it,
have a
dudes.
broker?
Shit.
He does, yes,
Hold on, I
yes,
gotta focus
he's a
on this.
porcupine. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks.
Thank you for the raid, man. Let's fucking go. Shit.
You're on the outfit, yeah?
Oh, the bear,
Oh,
cute
yes,
bear.
yes. Right. This one.
I gotta be
is
careful, I'm gonna
much
die.
Better. So this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear.
Shit.
Now, Mr.
Gotta
Bear
go.
is a very
Yo,
sad
Reckless
bear.
Gamer, thank you for the
Because
follow.
All of the other bears don't think that
Totally cool. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you.
Derivative.
I think you're onto something there.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic figure. Picture
Hold up.
this. He's at his lowest ebb. The trees
Shit,
are closing
go
in.
away.
He can't even face his salmon, can he? But then
Okay, we're
he
good.
meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking...
Woo! Oh! Let's go. Dude, Hook out of the 32. That's what we love to see, man. Big pog. Big, huge pog to our boy. Shout out for the 32, man. I appreciate you a lot, man. Let's go.
Such fucking dreams.
Wait, censoring?
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need to
Thank you for
do,
the 32, dude. That's
Mr.
wild.
Bear, says the octopus.
Such a long time,
Probably
dude.
doing an
I love my team. Let's go, man. I'll catch you up in 2 seconds.
What you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals.
This segment's almost over.
It's called Mr. Bear lowers his expectations.
Get him out of here.
Wow. You really have taken yourself to new depths. And what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck, shit, fuck.
Oh, shit!
What?
I said a more realistic world.
Censored?
Are you all right, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well,
Hook God the
all
legend,
the
man.
thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
Yeah, and Mr. Bear settles down near to his parents' cave.
See ya?
Stops trying to make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end.
Yo.
We end on a big musical number. Oh, there's dancing. It's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too challenging.
There's too many of these
if you like,
fellas.
I could go and get my boombox.
No, we're good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I might be able to... Hang on. Can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier,
Oh, no.
as they say at orgies.
Not for broadcast. This is a wild game.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I?
I'll update you in 2 seconds. The window's broken?
Coming up in
That's
a
how they got
moment,
in?
It's the world premiere that nobody saw coming.
Oh, God.
Or wanted. At all.
World premiere?
I can only apologize in advance for what we're all about to
Oh, Lord.
endure.
I am running a local news station. Censored?
Well, there's all sorts of creatures.
What the fuck?
On Dangly Doodle Farm.
He's disappointed.
Like wise old
I'm running the
Mr.
switcher.
Octopus.
I'm running a lot of
Way
stuff.
Too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cow. They're always in good mood.
What the fuck?
But that's cause they don't know they'll
This game is
soon be
crazy, man.
sliced up into
Here we got musical
food.
segment.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon. Mr. Porcupine thinks he'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine. Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a massive house. Ended up in a bedsit where he can't control the louse. Mr. Horse thought he'd go into professional sports. Now he's an alcoholic and he's on his third divorce. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the place your life becomes an endless questionnaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes
Killing it, dude.
die.
Killing it.
Maybe you could get a job in telecommunications. No matter how you try, you'll never reach the League of Nations. The best you'll get is middle rank in trading operations. So lower your expectations. You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no
This is great.
congratulations. The future that is coming will not meet specifications, and no amount of visualizations will save you from your own deterioration. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a tramp who thought he'd be a multi-millionaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where self-esteem.
Yo, what's up, Reckless Gamer?
Mr. Bear,
Killing it.
what's that over there?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
disappointment that is waiting everywhere.
We're gonna get lots of money out of this one. I can feel it.
What's that over there? That's where your schemes go to die. That's where your dreams go to die. That's where dreams go to die.
Well, that seems to pretty much run its course. That's
I'm
all
doing
we have
great
time
out
for
here. Let's
tonight.
go. Oh shit!
Just final thought. And
I gotta
by
focus.
you, I actually mean you.
One moment.
Up in the broadcast room, making sure we all look
Me?
our best,
Hello?
keeping the signal
Talking to
strong
me?
and the
Hello?
language mild. And Alex is damn good at it.
You talking about me?
Alex is our invisible foundations. You at home can't see them, but they're always there.
That's me.
Keeping us afloat. Of course, we can see you, Alex.
What?
I saw you the other day in the corridor.
What do you mean?
Do you remember?
No, what are you talking about?
I tried to catch your eye, but I think you must have been deep in thought because you just sort of walked past me like I wasn't there.
You're freaking me out? What's going on?
I try and sit in your eye line in the canteen some days.
Hello?
Every day.
I'm being talked to?
If I'm honest.
On TV?
Oh no, it's wrong. I know you're married.
I am married.
I've done some digging. I found out about the fact that you risked being arrested to help Chris.
I did.
And you stretched yourself to let Susie go travelling.
Oh shit, what's going on here?
And you're no pushover parent either. You
I
kept
did.
Charlie safe.
I did.
Even if he resents you for it.
That's fucking true. She gets
At
it.
least that's what he told me when I talked to him.
Thank you.
Oh, don't worry, Alex. I wore a disguise. And I spoke like this so he wouldn't recognise me.
I'll explain in 2 seconds for sure.
I'm not crazy, Alex. I don't want you to think I would ever do anything to hurt Charlie or Susie.
Who are you?
Sam's lucky. Lucky to have you, Alex, but...
What are you doing on the air?
If something happened, could you possibly love me?
What the fuck?
I mean, if Sam had a terrible accident, obviously not now. I know you love your family, but if something happened...
We're live?
Say Sam took a massive electric shock and went into some sort of coma. Could you love me then?
Stop it, stop it.
Would you, please?
I'm turning the fan on, it's too hot.
My name's Megan Wolf.
Hello.
Have a deceitful night.
Have a what?
And we're out.
We're playing an ad? Shit.
Something. It was like a God-given relief being able to use my own voice there for a second.
What was that about?
I've been doing this posh gobshite's voice for 10 years now.
Hello?
It's messing with me something fierce. Will we go for a gargle tonight, Jenny? Go on. Oh,
I can still hear you?
Come on, you dry shite. They're only toys. Will we? Just a little one.
Huh.
While we wait for Alex to wake up from that coma.
What are you talking about?
Alex.
What?
Hello.
What?
Wake up.
What? What? Go away! Go away! Stop! What the fuck? Dude, hello? I'm in a coma? To be continued? Is that the whole game? What? What do you mean? What do you mean that's the end? How is it over? We were just getting started. This is one of those games with multiple endings, no doubt. Huge no doubt. So this is just one of the endings, for sure. as there were many points to choose paths and whatnot. However, it seemed like there was significantly more stuff coming. And it ended? Huh. You have to wait for the new DLC? Do you have to pay for the new DLC? I feel like this game is so good. Really, really enjoyable. However, I'm a little confused. I don't know. I love games with multiple split path endings. That's a very fun, great feature. However, that one didn't really seem satisfying. I was in a coma and all of a sudden I just woke up. That sounds like, I don't know, the wake up, you're in a coma thing sounds like some DeviantArt fanfiction, Wattpad nonsense. But this game's really fun. Now maybe I just got a poor ending. There's probably great endings. But there's gonna be an update? Okay. Damn, I feel like I want to play the game with the update already here. It feels somewhat unfinished without the update. However, I must say, this game was really enjoyable. Really goofy, really fun, really good. I definitely gotta play again at some point and see if I can get other endings. But damn, not for broadcast. I would say it's a good game. I'll definitely be checking in on that update because this was interesting enough to definitely revisit. I like to think I just got a somewhat lame ending, but this game is really good. It shows great promise. I enjoyed the distraction elements that came into the gameplay. It was a lot of variety, which was unexpected. Also, the annoying variety went away after you had beaten it, which was enjoyable. Usually I feel like when games like this introduce negative elements to your workflow, they just stack, and this game actually took them away slowly over time, which is nice. What's going on?
Good evening. You know who we are. You've seen our symbols on your walls. We are the Resistance, and it's time you knew the truth.
What?
What do you mean I can't say that?
Okay.
Is lying to you.
How can we help you if we don't know?
Okay.
More than all of this, he was my laughter, my confidant, my friend.
The elderly are not a burden.
So, Mum's made the decision to unburden us, and now we have the chance to start a family.
The membership card is an ID card, no matter what they tell you.
We are getting reports of, oh God, millions of deaths across the continent.
Doesn't your family deserve a nutritious life?
Understand this. There is something wrong with the food.
Okay, dude.
No more! I've had enough of this shit!
We are not afraid.
Okay. Okay, there's promise of more. That's nice. Okay, so there is promise of more. And it looks like, hopefully... Hello?
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm Alex. I'm Andy.
Yo.
Jay. And we are the only members of the Not Games team that are even vaguely camera friendly.
Hello?
In my case, very vaguely.
At the level that you have just played, our lockdown fever dream is not the original level that we had planned for the game.
Yeah, that wasn't episode 2.
Oh, this is episode 2, and we really want you to play it.
I got you
The
baited.
truth of the matter is, we cannot shoot anything until it is safe to do.
Oh, fair.
And
So
as of
extremely
today,
fair.
17,
Holy
no one
shit.
really knows when that is.
Whoa!
Ask you to just please be patient with us.
I am.
We'll still be able to bring
Now
you
I get it.
content.
In fact, we already have. There are all sorts of alternates hidden in that dream.
Yes, there are 3 versions of Mr. Bear. Just there to
Stop ruining it for all your
pages.
Ignore that old
What?
bastard.
The moment it is safe to do so, we will start shooting again.
But until then, please talk with us. Every Steam review.
Wow,
really makes a difference.
okay.
I'm on the Discord, and I run our Twitch at Not Games UK every other Thursday.
And I'm quite old, so I just sit in front of the camera and look baffled.
Pog you.
We really don't want to lose contact with you guys.
So, all that really remains is for me to say, once again, thank you so much for
You're
playing our
welcome.
little game that could. And of course, see you See in episode 2.
Damn, okay, well, all lenience officially given, dude. Take it. Take it. The world's crazy right now. That's extremely fair, devs. Insanely fair, devs. I had no idea. Damn, so this is early access. It's all making sense. Alright, so, let's back up here. Let's back up. Here's my thoughts. I did not realize this game was early access. I thought this was a full, complete, it's out, it's complete, done game. With that knowledge in mind, this was really good. For being an early access game that is not complete, they nailed it. I shouldn't have expected a full, complete, wrapped up ending, as this is an early access game. Super fair. I also don't feel like I was debated in a, what was that one game we played? It was the scary, Disney-like, Bendy and the Ink Machine. Bendy and the Ink Machine was a game with 5 chapters. Now, the first chapter came out, and they had to wait forever to get to chapter 2, and then you waited forever to get to chapter 3, forever to get to chapter 4. This doesn't seem like one of those scenarios. It did not seem like that was their intention, to make a chaptered game. However, the world said, hey, you gotta pause making your game for a quick minute, and that's so extremely fair. It's also awesome they were transparent and just let us know. Also, while they came through and just made a lockdown update, I think that's super fascinating. And I was wondering how there were so many parallels to what's actually going on in the world while playing this game. It was nuts. I did not expect anything like that. What a fun game. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. So it looks like the endings will feel complete as soon as the world is a little bit better and they can actually finish this game. Wow, I am impressed. That dev note post-credits was perfect. Mwah. I feel fully satisfied. It does make sense now where I ended off, and hell yeah. Shout out to the devs for working around a wild time very successfully. And man, huge love sent their way, and I hope they figured this out, because this game was really enjoyable, and I would love to continue. Shout out to them. Not for Broadcast was an incredible time. Thank you to the team for hanging out with me during this one. Great game. I can't wait to see what happens when it's done. Wonderful for early access. And damn, cheers to the team that I love. Let's go.